Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm so glad you're here this morning. Got a great show lined up. Have some special guests here. But first, our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center at the corner of Baldwin Road and Highway 77. It's going to be another comfortable day, but we do have a good chance of rain. It's going to be a high of 57 and a low of 41. So it's going to be cool and damp. So just be aware of that, especially if you drive, and be careful on the roads and all. The water temperature remains at 60 degrees, and like we said yesterday, that's about 8 degrees warmer than this time last year, exactly 8 degrees from 1 year ago today. So be aware of that, and we may have, like I talked about yesterday, a little bit earlier of a spring run, and we'll talk more about that later. Let's take a look at our river readings. Okay, right over here, the Apalachicola River in Bluntstown, finally it is falling out. I know y'all are glad to hear that. It's reading 11 foot this morning, and by Saturday morning it's going to get down below 10, maybe around 9. So we're going to have a falling river. It's going to be an excellent time to go catfishing and get over those lines. The Choctaw River at Caryville is finally going to level out too. It's been dropping now for about a week. It's reading a 5.9 this morning, right at 6 foot this morning, and it looks like it's going to stay level all weekend. So it's going to be a good steady river on the Choctawhatchee. Look on the screen now and take a look at the tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery. Their motto is when carrying counts. Today is January the 15th, and we haven't had good tides this week. It's been a really weak tides, but this weekend, some really good strong tides. We have a low tide at 3:15 this morning and a high tide at 5:05. It's going to be even stronger Friday and Saturday. So good incoming tides in the afternoon, and it'll be a good weekend to fish if you have opportunity. All right. Now on the marine forecast, it'll be again north-northeast. It's been a steady north-northeast wind now for a couple of weeks. It hasn't been real strong, but it's been just steady blowing out of there. All right. Let's take our break. We'll come right back with our special guest. All right, welcome back. And our students of the month this month. Actually, we're behind on it, so we're going to have to catch up, but we're glad to have these young folks here. This is Miss Rebecca Longcarrick.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
And Michael McCormick.
Yes, sir.
And I'm trying to get all the pictures straight now. We're going to show you some pictures, but welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes,
All
sir.
right, tell us a little bit about yourself now. Introduce yourself and all.
Okay, I'm Becky Longcarrick, and I have mom and dad and two brothers. One's 18, and he goes to Mosley. He's a senior this year, like me. And my little brother is in 5th grade at Bay Haven Charter Academy. And my mom works at Peden Air Conditioning, and my dad works at UPS. And yeah.
Okay, and your grandparents?
Yeah, they live here,
okay.
so.
Good deal. All right, Michael.
I'm Michael McCormick. I'm a senior at Mosley High School as well, and my sister's graduated in 2012 from there. And my dad works for Mickey McCormick and Jamie McCormick. They both work for our family business started by my granddad, Don McCormick, which is McCormick Construction. And my dad's the vice president, and my mom's secretary there. And they just took care of me, raised me, put me to work, and brought me into the outdoors, basically.
Okay. And we've had, I was driving into work this morning, I was thinking, I've had most of Don and Pat McCormick's grandkids on the show at one time or another.
Yes, sir.
Because y'all have done so much outdoor stuff, and it's great to have them. Y'all have a farm up there in
Yes, sir, in Wausau.
Wausau, and we've turkey hunted up there and done some shows from there, and had a good time. But you got to go hunting with them recently.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're going to talk about it a little bit later. But first, let's show a few pictures of y'all growing up, and also tell us about this first picture on the screen here.
Oh, those are my parents.
Okay.
My mom's on the left. My
That
dad's
you
on
sure?
the
That's
right.
your mom on the left now.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. We're just going to stick someone here real quick and just tell us about them. All right. What about?
Okay, that's Shelby Nazarek on the right,
Now, if y'all-
and we were at where is that?
At
The
the
state
jetties,
park.
At the
Yep.
state park. Now, that, ironically, folks, we've had our last female student of the month was Shelby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's neat for both of y'all back to back. It was
Oh, cool.
unplanned like that.
That's
okay.
funny.
And what are some of the things you enjoy doing in outdoors?
I like fishing and hunting. I don't really go fishing that much, but that's actually
Okay.
funny.
Will you catch anything on this trip here?
I think I caught some small fish, just probably brim.
Okay.
Some brim, you know.
All right. And here's your family picture.
Oh,
Okay, we're going to show a couple more, and then we're going to talk more about the outdoors. Now that's a great picture right there.
Thank you.
And we always got to show. This is a little. I like this picture here. Who's
That's my little brother, or actually my older brother.
older brother. So
Yeah.
all right, some great pictures, and we even got baby pictures here. And one more. You go to the beach very much?
A lot. I
A
go
lot. You enjoy the beach.
Yes, sir.
So you've always enjoyed it. That's fortunate that we can live here.
Yes,
Okay.
I love the beach.
All right, now, Michael, let's show some of yours. We'll go horizontal first. Okay, we'll go horizontal. And tell us about each one of these pictures, Michael.
Well, this was a 10-point I killed and 8-point my sister killed there. Bev killed in the same afternoon.
Wow.
Actually, the shots were probably only 5 minutes apart. She heard mine and she was wanting to get down because they weren't seeing nothing. She looked up and the buck came out. She dropped her fan in the sand, started making noise, and then she shot that one. I heard that shot about 5 minutes later.
This is up in Wausau, right?
Yes, sir. Wausau.
Tell about your sister.
Sister is Emily McCormick. She graduated from 2012, and she doesn't hunt a whole lot, but she likes to go and enjoy it mainly, and she's killed some nice deer.
Very active in outdoor
Yes,
ed.
sir.
She was
Yes,
real
sir.
fun.
She was in the
Is that the same buck there?
Yes, sir. That's the same one, but close-up picture.
Okay. All right, you've also got some nice turkey up there.
Yes, sir. That turkey, I shot that one 3 or 4 years ago, and it was probably 5 yards from me when it shot because it came up running from behind me. It was really close. I had to be quiet.
All right. And you got a nice bass pond up there.
That one was actually probably a 6-7 pound bass up at the farm, and it was this time of year when I caught it. It's probably 45 degrees in the morning.
Wow.
Is that right?
My dad was inside cooking breakfast after the hunt, saying I wasn't going to catch nothing. He was making fun of me, and I showed him wrong on that one.
Okay. Speaking of Dad, we're going to show you Dad, but we're talking about catching fish in cold weather, folks. They'll bite in cold weather. We showed pictures all winter now of some nice fish. All right, this next one here. Speaking of fishing.
Yes, sir. That was in Chalkahatchee River a few years ago, and there were some hybrids in largemouth, and we got up early that morning at daylight and caught some shad and used a lot of bait to catch those. But yeah, they pulled pretty good.
Oh, man. And the last one here.
Yes, sir. And that was the first buck I ever killed with my bow, and the only buck I killed with my bow. And it was 2 years ago, I think.
With a bow.
Yes, sir.
All right. That's some good pictures right there.
Oh, that's good.
All right,
Yes,
now you sort of know the background and all. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and talk a little bit more with these young people. All right, welcome back. Sitting here with Rebecca Longcarrick and Michael McCormick, and these are our students of the month for mostly high school, fine young people. We're proud to have them. But before I get back to them, I want to show you, I got one good email and a picture. Let's go ahead and I'm going to read you this email and show you this picture. It says, "Hey, Winston, I wanted to share a picture of my birthday buck with you. Me and my husband have been hunting in Calhoun County since gun season opened, hoping to get a nice buck. I had seen a nice 8-point twice, but I let him go since we had night pictures of this 10-point. On Sunday, January 11th, my birthday, the 10-point came out about 200 yards away and walked to me within 80 yards. I pulled the trigger and got a special birthday present. My husband and I didn't kill anything last year, plus this is my biggest buck. Thanks, Tina Rutherford." And we've also entered you in a contest, you and Steve Rutherford. So that's a great picture. Thank you for sending that and sharing it with us. And happy belated birthday. What a way to spend your birthday.
Right, yeah.
And talking about big bucks, we got a story. We're going to do something different when I have young people. I usually talk about all kind of questions. Y'all going to tell us about a situation y'all had recently hunting and all. So, Michael, you started off.
Well, first off, I was just been talking about hunting around their school, and she was wanting to go, so I invited her. And first couple times we didn't really see too much, but then we went during Christmas break, and
Okay, so during Christmas break now, so you go a couple times.
Right.
You've never been before, right? So this
Right.
year you go a couple times, and she was just, here she is a senior and never been and all. So tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, well, so the morning of, we were sitting in the stand, and, it was so quiet. We saw a doe walk up, and I was really tempting to shoot it because, you know, it's like the first deer ever by the feeder, and I was like, should I shoot it? I don't know, because I mean, this is a buck spot, you know. So I wanted to wait for a buck. So we were like, okay, let's just wait a little bit.
So what time was this roughly?
It was
probably 6:30ish
Okay.
in the morning,
6:30.
or after daylight.
And then all of a sudden we see one, but it's from the side, like way over there on the side. So I didn't know if like it was okay to shoot it over there. And so Mike was just like, try and like scoot your gun over a little bit, because my gun was facing straight forward. So I had to, it was a 308 gun. So I had to completely turn to the side and get like a side shot and aim, and I just shot it. And
Okay, so you turn this way and you're right, so you're shooting like that, right?
Right,
Okay.
to the right side.
And you put them in the crosshairs. Okay, about
Right in the shoulder area.
how far away was it?
About 60 yards or so.
And you never shot at a deer before?
No.
And really never seen a buck, and you never.
No,
Okay.
it was really cool. It was
At
awesome.
first, he was trying to leave there, and I had to yell at
Yeah.
him, stop him, and she was getting her gun ready. She wasn't quite ready yet.
And it just paused.
Tried to
and
leave
looked
again,
up.
then I had to holler at it again and stop it, and then she shot it that time.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, now we got a picture here. So you pulled the trigger, and this is what happened here. This is a nice buck. Okay. That's the stand y'all were in back there.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's about how far away he was.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't
It
in the
wasn't-
feed plot. It was in
right.
the woods, but
Okay.
It
that's
was
the feed plot
way
we were
to the
watching.
right side,
Okay.
or to the left side.
All right, look at this picture here. First time you ever shot at one. First time you ever saw one.
Yes.
Okay.
I was kind of upset.
Wow. Now tell us why you were upset.
Well, because whenever I walked over towards it, the
Uh-huh.
way it was laying down, it was just kind of sad.
Well, you know, a lot of hunters. I will tell a quick story of my cousin still holds the state record in Florida for the biggest buck ever killed in Florida. He killed it in
Wow.
1977, and he's an avid outdoorsman. And he said the same thing when he went over to that buck. He was just in awe and had a
Yeah.
feeling of sadness and all, but then realized that, you know, that's just part of nature and all.
Right.
So I know what you're saying, especially being your first buck and all.
Right.
Now, did y'all decide if you're going to get it mounted or anything? Or
Yes, sir. I got the horns at the house, and I bought one of those do-it-yourself plaques, and I'm going to put them on a plaque for you.
good deal. Now, you think you have hunting fever now? Do you want to go
I want to
back?
go again.
You wanna
Yeah,
go
I'm
again?
ready to go again.
She's addicted now.
Yep.
Yep. Well, Michael, up on the farm, how many acres y'all have up there?
It's probably roughly 900 because we have two pieces of property. One, we just have a house, and we usually eat up there during Thanksgiving stuff. Then we have another piece of property right down the road, and we hunt on that one. And it has more acres on that one. But it's probably roughly 800 or 900 acres.
How many food plots and stands y'all have, roughly?
About a dozen, I think.
About a dozen. And
Yes, sir.
And y'all keep them pretty well fed?
Yes, sir. We have feeders on, plant grass, like some ryegrass and oats and stuff in this early fall. Yeah.
And y'all pass up on the small ones, don't you?
Yes, sir. We try to let the small ones walk, let them grow up and get bigger.
Yeah, we talk about this on a regular basis about quality deer management. In fact, the previous picture with Tina Rutherford, they led an 8-point walk and then ended up getting a 10-point, and that's how you're going to get your really big bucks. And this is a classic case of it right here. All these small farms and different areas, and people are doing more of that every year about just passing up on the little bucks, and it's becoming a tradition. And where in the past, everybody just if it was brown, you show a little bit of horn. They said if it's brown, it's down. But luckily, that philosophy is pretty well gone. Okay, now also y'all get ready for turkey season pretty soon, don't
Yes,
you?
sir. It'll open up in the spring, and it lasts about 5 weekends, I think.
Your dad really enjoys turkey.
Yes, sir. He enjoys it. My uncle started getting into it too, Don McCormick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes to do that.
Is he starting to do it?
Yes, sir. He's been doing it the last couple of years, but he likes it.
That's good. Now, if you get to do that, now you will be hooked.
Oh, you think so?
I think so, yeah, because that's a special kind of hunting, and it's just really unique because you're interacting with the species, and
Right.
and you're talking back and
You're
forth.
walking?
Well, no, you're going to be talking.
Oh.
What you enjoy doing, right?
Yeah, I like
Well, you're going to
that.
be talking to a turkey, and the turkey's going to talk back to you.
Cool. That's interesting.
So you have to you and your dad have to take her to that.
I'll have to teach you.
Yeah.
It's a little better than deer hunting, I think.
Yeah, a lot of people say that too, and it's a beautiful time of the year. The flowers just starting to bloom, the greens coming out, and it's just really special to be out in the woods that time of year. Okay, we're going to take our final break, and we'll be right back. Hi, welcome back. So here we're Rebecca Longcarrick and Michael McCormick, students of the month, and we're glad to have them. And they're good in class too. I get tickled sometimes. She sits on the front row, and Michael sits on the back row. And that's about like a girl-boy thing. It's always been like that. So it's interesting. So anyway, let's look at our fishing game forecast on this segment here. Brought to us by Mark Coward of Edgewater Beach Realty. Our times this morning are from, can you read that right there?
7:17 to 9:15 a.m.
Okay, then this afternoon or this evening is from?
7:42 to 9:42.
Okay, you didn't know you were going to have to work when you came on the show, did you?
No.
Okay. You know, I tell you, every now and then we get people come in with boats for sale and all, and we'll be glad to help you sell your boat. Just send us a picture, and we'll announce it and give phone numbers and all. And it's a great time of year to buy a boat. And a friend of mine, Shelley, asked me if I would show her, she and her husband's boat here, and I'm going to just read you and tell you where to look at it. Basically, it's a 1995 Aquasport 20-foot center console Osprey. That's a good, solid boat right there. I've been on boats, that kind of boat before. Okay, all the stuff, beam in the top, platform, rod holders, a radio, fish finders, and yeah, basically everything you need on a boat. Okay, goes on down. Okay, now you can see this. They're only asking $6,000 for that boat. That is a good buy, and you can see it at Murphy Marine right there in Lynn Haven. That's on 390. If you're coming, if you're going north on 390, right before you get red light at 77 at Murphy Marine over there, they got a park. In fact, driving in this morning, I looked over there and saw it. So that's a good boat there. And Shelley and her husband are ready. She said they're ready to sell that boat. So that's a good deal there. Now we also need to do a little bit more work. We got some more names to add to the pickle jar. So y'all read out the names and we'll throw them in there.
Okay. Candy McEthreath.
Candy Maccarees.
Or Candy Maccarees from PCB.
Okay. Michael.
And John Ray from Lynn Haven.
Okay.
Okay, we got Marie Borges from Santa Rosa Beach.
Okay.
And we got Steve Rutherford.
Okay, and Tina Rutherford.
Tina Rutherford.
Okay. That was a picture we just showed, the big buck they got, that big 10-point and all. Okay, now, let's talk a minute. Some of the things that y'all really enjoyed coming through school and enjoy now and all. So what?
Well, I enjoy your class for sure.
So you're trying to get a good grade is what you're trying to do.
No.
I know you do.
It's the best class.
And also, tell them about this cap right here. I wore a special cap this morning.
Yeah, I got that for him at Disney World.
That was so sweet. She just came in. You were all gone for the weekend or whatever.
Yeah, it was I was gone for a week.
Oh, excuse me. They were gone for the whole week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she came back and she said, I brought you something, Coach Chester. And she brought me this cap here. Which they're expensive down there, so I appreciate you doing it.
You're welcome.
Okay, Michael, what are some of the things you enjoy?
I just like being able to go to school every day, hanging out with all my friends, just spending time with them, because it's not going to last forever.
Yeah,
right.
it is a special time. And
it goes by fast.
Yeah, have y'all been real busy this year?
I didn't take too hard of classes this year, so I kind of have it easy right now, but the exams are this week, so.
Yeah, we're halfway through this week. It's amazing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
It's flying by.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your future plans. What are some of the things y'all want to do in the future? Michael, you can go first.
I was planning on going to college. I'll probably stay here at Gulf Coast, try to get a degree. And my plans are to work with the company and start doing some of that. And just work construction business mainly, unless my plans change.
Well, I know your granddad is proud to have his son's in the business and pass it and get his grandsons working. But
yes,
the one thing about a business, I've seen it before, that's some hard work now. They start you at the bottom. You got to do something.
You got to work up the totem pole.
But they put all the pilings in. And at least y'all have machines. Back when Granddad did it, he had to lift by hand to put them in.
It's a lot easier.
All right, Becky, what about you?
I want to go to Gulf Coast for a couple years and get my AA like Michael. And then I want to go to FSU Tallahassee.
Okay.
So, I'm not sure what I want to do yet, but hopefully something in the medical field.
Something in the medical field.
Yeah.
Well, you'd make a good nurse.
Thanks.
You're always smiling. She comes to class always smiling, always happy, and that's what a patient wants to see, a nurse walk in the door, always smiling. And so that'd be a good feel for y'all. This is the last part of your senior year, and we talk about it always being a special time. What are some of the things y'all want to try to get done? As far as hanging around with your friends and all?
I don't know. I'd say you know, just really, it doesn't really matter what you do. Just hang out with them, you know, spend time with them.
Just spend some quality time.
Because I heard, you know, my mom says she doesn't really have any friends from high school that she still hangs out with. So
yeah,
there's like one or two maybe.
Yeah, well, I can tell you get busy with life, and
Right.
and it's hard to get reconnected with them and all. This
Right.
is a special occasion like a class reunion, and also I know we're talking about spending time with your family and how especially this time of year.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got some little bit of time left in hunting season. Then we're going to be fishing. What kind of fishing you going to be doing?
I'll be mostly doing some bass fishing. I stay on freshwater most of the time. I guess saltwater maybe 2 or 3 times a year. I like to catch those bass. They eat good.
you catch them and eat them, don't you?
Yeah.
But y'all got a controlled environment in your pond up there, and
yeah, so we usually don't keep them from there. We have a couple times before, but I'll go on the river or down to White City in Lake Wimmico.
Mm-hmm. Well, now you've been fishing some as a girl, right?
A little bit.
A little girl and all. So,
Yeah.
Mike, what you're going to have to do is keep that lucky charm going. You took her on a big deer hunt, and you see what happened. Now you take her bass fishing, so you're going to probably catch 8 or 10 pounds.
She probably will. And girls bring good luck.
This is a classic case. I was thinking again, driving in this morning, where a friend takes another friend on an outdoor adventure, and what a great result it was. And I remember you came in. Well, I got the pictures that night.
Yes,
Your mom sent them, I think, and you were sending them, and
Yeah.
I got the pictures. I just when I saw them, I just broke out in a big grin. I said, that's just super. But we always talk about, you know, helping other people in the outdoors and doing things, and especially the more experienced people invite other people. You think you hooked on the outdoors?
I think so. I'm ready to go again this whenever.
You think later on when you have a family, you're going to be doing stuff?
Oh, for sure.
Well, outdoor stuff?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I want a boat. You know?
Well, work hard in school and get a good job. It's as simple as that. We're going to wrap it up.
Okay.
Y'all did great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Y'all ready for class? I understand. Okay. All right, folks, we're going to wrap it up. As always, we ask you to do something good for your fellow man, like this example here. Great idea Michael had taking her, and just do something good for someone else, and enjoy the great outdoors, and you have a great day, and God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.